Now at 6, just released body cam footage showing an altercation between an eastern Iowa man and police.
Page lawsuit claims law enforcement
family is pursuing a wrongful death lawsuit. Tonight we do have Team 7 coverage.
Also, Iowa lawmakers advancing gun legislation, what this means for concealed carriers.
All right, Drew, so what was the deal this morning? You come here at 5:30.
What you are watching right now on your screen is body cam footage of an altercation between a Maquoketa man and law enforcement in Jackson County. It's our top story here tonight as the family of Drew Edwards claims that the taser law enforcement wound up using against him caused the wrongful death of their son. And good evening, everyone. I'm Ron Steele.
And I'm Abby Turpin. Thank you for joining us. Now, in just a few moments, you will get a closer look at the body cam video released by the lawyer for Drew Edwards' family.
Now, we do want to warn you here tonight in advance. Some of the video might make you a little bit uncomfortable as you watch this body cam footage.
Edwards' family says, though, they want to show the public what happened June 15th of last year. That morning, police say they attempted to place Drew Edwards under arrest for simple assault near downtown Maquoketa. During that arrest attempt, there was a struggle and a taser was used several times. We do have Team 7 coverage tonight on this case.
KWW reporter Taylor Vessel will be breaking down that law enforcement body cam video, and Colin Dorsey then will dig deeper into the lawsuit filed against the city and the officers involved.
Let's go to Taylor first.
The video runs just over 48 minutes. We won't be showing the moment of Edwards' death, but this video is difficult to watch. Sadly, this is the end of a man's life. First responders surrounding 22-year-old Drew Edwards after a lengthy altercation with police in which Edwards is tased multiple times. Going back, body cam footage provided by an attorney for Edwards' family shows the events that happened prior. Jackson County Sheriff's deputies arrived for a call of an assault.
This is what we have to do out here. The judge is the one that decides.
Deputies say they're taking Edwards in. Things start calmly with what seems like a normal rapport between Edwards and police. Almost lighthearted at times, but indicating a past history with the officers.
You and I have always been straight. I've never treated you wrong, and I never will.
For roughly 13 minutes, they go back and forth, asking Edwards to come peacefully. Then Deputy Mike Owens appears frustrated, saying he didn't want to fight. When that doesn't work...
All right, Drew, come on. Down on the damn ground.
For almost 2 more minutes, they try to persuade the young man before he's tased for the first time. What's meant to subdue him only drops him to the ground momentarily. Edwards then takes off, the leads of the taser still on him.
Down, damn it!
Edwards continues to resist, and they deliver a second taser shot.
Tase again, tase again.
10 more minutes go by in which police work to cuff Edwards. He continues to struggle. They tase him 4 more times in the process. Then his breathing becomes labored. As they call for backup, Edwards continues to grunt and struggle.
Settle down.
The officer's tone changes, asking Edwards to breathe before turning him over to discover him unresponsive. Now that's where we've chosen to stop the video because of the sensitive nature of what happens next. Edwards clearly in distress as the officers call paramedics over. Reports following the incident state the autopsy determined Edwards died of a heart attack and that Edwards had meth, ecstasy, and marijuana in his system. Ron, Abby.
All right, Taylor, thanks very much for that update. Now, of course, the circumstances surrounding what you were just watching prompted a wrongful death lawsuit.
KWWL's Colin Dorsey is live in our newsroom now after examining the family's claims.
The lawsuit names the Jackson County Chief Deputy, the Maquoketa Police Chief, and Assistant Chief as key defendants. Even though Edwards resisted arrest, the attorney says his death was the result of excessive force, although the officers involved were later cleared of any wrongdoing in the eyes of the county.
Come on.
The 25-page lawsuit claims law enforcement used excessive force against Drew Edwards in June 2019, resulting in his death. Dave O'Brien is the attorney representing the family and says while Edwards had a prior history with law enforcement, it should have never gone as far as it did.
The police acted very appropriately initially, right up to the point where they didn't act very appropriately anymore. And I draw the line at using the taser at all because of his known history.
The lawsuit alleges a taser never should have been used, stating Edwards had prior medical issues after being tased in 2 previous incidents. O'Brien says he and the family acknowledge Edwards' drug use at the time, but adds law enforcement knew about his impairment as well.
They're aware of his shortcomings. And they understand how that plays a role, but so did the police and the law enforcement that were there. If they had called for backup, if they had not tased him the last 3 times, if they had not tased at all, if they hadn't sat on him as long.
The lawsuit also alleges the city of Maquoketa violated records law by refusing to release the video of the incident in an attempt to cover up what happened.
And then we filed the lawsuit in October. The video was provided to us as part of discovery in the lawsuit.
He adds they are still trying to get the data from the taser used that day before the case ever goes to trial. In the newsroom, Colin Dorsey, News 7, KWWL.
All right, Colin, thanks for the update here. Now, by the way, we did try reaching out today for a comment from the city of Maquoketa.
And we were referred to a Des Moines attorney's office. We have not heard a response. And for more details and continuing updates on this case, just visit our website, kwwl.com.